But joining us here on this broadcast is A.S. Ponnanna, legal advisor to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Mr. Ponnanna, namaskara. Thank you for your time. I'd like to highlight that Mr. Ponnanna was there on Saturday for the breakfast meet. I was actually standing outside the Chief Minister's residence when we got those first pictures in which you can see Mr. Ponnanna with D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah for that breakfast meeting. Mr. Ponnanna, I'd like to begin with what transpired exactly on Saturday, sir. There was a message clearly from both leaders that all is well, but we know that this was a meeting that was mandated by the High Command because of tensions.
No, what happened or transpired between them was just between the two of them. I was not party to that meeting. Obviously, it's a very high-level interaction, and I have no business also to be there. But of course, when the Honorable Deputy CM came in, I was there with the Honorable Chief Minister, and that is why in the first visuals you will see me. Thereafter, of course, after breakfast, the two of them were closeted, and they had a long discussion. And after which they have addressed the media and said exactly what transpired. So I know as much as you do about what they spoke. And message is clear that we are prepared and geared up to face the assembly from the 8th in Belgavi. We are prepared to fight the false propaganda and narrative being built by the BJP in Karnataka. There is no division. We are united and we shall stand united, continue to be united, and fight all the forthcoming elections together.
I think what's very clear is that Mr. D.K. Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah have a great working relationship. That was evident in the pictures and videos that we've seen in which you're there too, Mr. Ponnanna. But beyond that, the biggest difference remains that both perhaps have the same ambition. And that's something that wasn't addressed in the press conference either.
No, there is nothing wrong. See, we have always maintained that the Congress party is a party that believes in collective leadership. It is a party which believes in internal democracy. Debate is integral to a democratic setup, and we welcome every kind of debate. And of course, when we go together jointly under the collective leadership of several tall leaders in the party, there is bound to be ambition and there is bound to be claims. So there is nothing wrong with it. As long as everything is within the institutional discipline of the party, it is welcome.
But then I also tend to wonder, Mr. Ponnanna, in these kind of differences, when they come up, clearly at this point, the leaders are maintaining that, it's not coming in the way of governance. The BJP continues to maintain that when you have a chief minister and his deputy fighting it out for the same position, how can there be any work that's really being done? Because in any meeting, that's the top issue that will be discussed.
No, I can assure you that both the chief minister and the deputy chief minister are attending to their regular work of the departments. Chief Minister as the head of the state, the Deputy Chief Minister is holding two portfolios. They are continuously attending meetings and working till late hours in the night. So administration, there is absolutely no problem. Of course, the opposition will want to believe that there is some problem with the administration. There has been no interference in the administration as far as these discussions go. This is a party matter. This decision will be taken by the High Command if at all, as and when the time comes. So therefore, there is nothing to it except great hype and hope of the BJP that something will come up.
But would you concede that there has been an inadvertent delay in a decision being taken on this matter, that this could have been nipped in the bud if there was a clear decision that was taken? There wouldn't be so much fodder for the BJP to kind of constantly question governance in the state.
Do you think BJP needs any valid reason?
Well, if this was nipped in the bud, they wouldn't have this.
They're constantly finding reasons, creating stories, creating narratives. They're experts at it. This is also a creation of their own narrative. I was telling somebody today in the media that look at the bench strength of the Congress party. We have tall leaders across the board. We have people like Parameshwar, M.B. Patil, Satish Jarkioli, Christy Bailagoda, Ishwar Khandre. You name them, we have all of them in our party. So it is time for the BJP to introspect, look at their own strengths, look at the leadership that they have or they lack, and build from there rather than focusing on what the Congress must.
No, but they're in the opposition, you're the government. There will be questions about how the government is functioning. My only point is that you're saying it's a figment of imagination. Is it really of the BJP? Because as you also said, that these are two leaders with the same ambition. It's
So
not
I'm not
made up.
saying I'm not saying that it is imaginary. I'm not saying it is a figment of anybody's imagination. All I'm saying is they have hyped it beyond reality. So because the real facts, the actual scenario is not sensational. So nobody wants to know what actually is happening. If you say that it's great bonhomie between the chief minister and the deputy chief minister, they are really good friends, they have high regard and respect for each other, it doesn't make news. But if you say they're fighting, then everybody wakes up early in the morning and watches television.
But Mr. Ponnanna, the reality is that there were taunts on social media too. This fight or, these jibes, taunts were made up. It happened, which
No,
is why the
no.
High Command intervened.
Now, let's be honest. The social media post, there were people reading between the lines. If the deputy chief minister, in fact, I was there in the program, in fact, addressed to my name and said that word power is world power. Now, this is a slogan of our government. In Kannada, we've been saying that Nudadante Narda Sarkara, which is that we have stood by our word. It is a government that has delivered what they've promised. And this is exactly what the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister said that day. But the media went, I don't want to use berserk, but yeah, they did go berserk in a way and started point. Then the Honorable Chief Minister said that, it is a word to the people that we have lived up to. So
24
now
hours later.
you can read so many things into it, and or else there is nothing to it. It's a perception, and it's also individual opinions.
Okay, Mr. Ponnanna, we leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us. And tomorrow, of course, there's round 2 of the breakfast meet. So I hope you get a chance to be a part of that breakfast with the amazing idli,
No,
sambar and uppit that I saw on the plates.
Breakfast is every day, every day breakfast.
It's an everyday
And
affair.
they have met for breakfast even before so many times.
Okay, all right. So nothing to read into it, you're saying. Thank you very much, Mr. Ponnanna, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.